So welcome back, guys. I used to think that racists, black or white, whatever, I used to think that they don't come out, and record themselves doing the act. I used to think that, they don't do it on camera, they just do it where they know there's no cameras. By the way, there are people that get caught by cameras, but this sort of individual would record himself while doing, like, live streaming the event. I'm like, seriously, live streaming the event that he was, all to the day he was caught. And that's so crazy. So let's just look into it. I heard that he had a lot of live streaming on agitating blacks. He just calls them a lot of names, antagonizes them, provokes them, and when they react, he says this stupid word that they are chimping out, calls them the N-word and all that. I'm like, who really does that? At the end of the day, that's actually his job. That's what he does for a living. Antagonize people. Who does that? Alright, let's just get into it and see what other YouTubers are saying about it. Let's just get into the news and see what has been happening.
Known online as Chud the Builder is facing attempted murder charges.
Investigators say a fight outside the Montgomery County Courthouse this week led to gunfire. Let's go to News 2's Jaxie Pigeon. She's live in Clarksville. And Jaxie, you have new information following this shooting.
Mark and Nikel, this all unfolded outside the courthouse on Wednesday, and now investigators are working to determine what sparked it. So deputies and Clarksville police responded to Millennium Plaza around 1 o'clock yesterday after reports of shots fired. When they got there, they detained two men who they say had been fighting before things escalated. Both were taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds and are expected to survive.
Making racist comments in public and nothing is being done. For how long has he been doing that? I don't think the black man would be doing that and would be let go or would be ignored.
Authorities identified one of the men as 28-year-old Dalton Etherly, who goes by Chud the Builder online. He's known locally for live streaming confrontations and making racist comments in public. He's now charged with criminal attempted murder, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and employing a firearm during a dangerous felony. Etherly remains in the Montgomery County Jail this morning awaiting arraignment, where a judge will set bond. In a statement,
crazy. So I'm about to check what other YouTubers are saying. Like, I have this guy, AG Tactical. I subscribe to him. I love his coverage on David as well. So I'm about to check what his take on this, because he has a lot of nice takes. So one subscriber, AG. Alright, let's check it out.
We got 18 rounds for you. We ain't got nothing else. Don't follow me in my truck. You're pandering to the bro. We already know that's what you're doing.
Have a good one, Chud.
Yeah, you too. Go chimp out.
Nah, you watch what you say.
Or what?
Oh.
You want to get maced right now or what?
And these guys are not even reacting. They are not really reacting. And again, I'm like, because I watched some of his live stream racist comment against people, and I'm like, there's a certain kind of black you are not trying this with. Like, why don't you go to the hood and try this with them? Because I don't think if you go to the hood as a white guy and you try this kind of racist comment, they will just keep quiet. Because, bro, they can just take you out from there. It's not going to be funny. And I guess that's why he's not trying this out there. Because if he should be trying this out there, he would not even live to do another live stream. In fact, his first live stream there would be his last live stream. How can you just go out and antagonize people, provoke them, call them racist, call them chimps, use the N-word, because it's a free speech society, you feel you can use the N-word on anyone. Like, who does that? And it's not a toxic situation. These guys are already cool with you from what I'm saying right here, and you just thought about bringing out chimps, talked about calling them name, chimp out, and you expect them not to react. They're even cool by not even reacting. Why don't you try this in the hood, bro? Why don't you try this in the hood?
Follow us over here away from the kids.
Yo, this shit is hilarious, bro. I think Chud the Builder might be one of the stupidest fucks out there in the world. And he's really been bringing the racists out. He's been bringing them out of the woodworks. And it's really a beautiful, wonderful thing to see. Because at least we know the low IQ fucking morons that live amongst us. Because they're making themselves known. Okay? Chud is so fucking stupid that he thinks that self-defense is when you antagonize the situation and you harm the person. Do you understand what defense means? Defense as opposed to offense. What he's doing is self-offense, my guy. It's not self-defense. You can't walk into a situation, rile everybody up, be the antagonist, and then shoot them because they're mad that you're the antagonist. That's not how self-defense works, but for some reason, that's how Chud thinks it works. And he's bringing all the fucking hillbilly dumbasses out. They're on Twitter like, Chud did nothing wrong. Chud's just using the word. And it gets so good, man. It's so great because now this shit is getting real serious for your boy, Chuddy Buddy. Chuddy Booty. Chubby Booty is what we should call him because he likes getting pegged up there quite often, apparently. But anyway, Chud the Builder is facing $1.25 million worth of bail. Ain't that some shit? Now, if you remember, Chud the Builder had a Give, Send, Go, and he was raising money from months ago. But see, the idiots who came out with the low IQ felt like they actually helped him to pay his bond. Now, let me show you this real quick. You see his Give, Send, Go. He has raised $163,000 so far. Now, remember, you have to pay 10% of your bond typically to get out. So Chud would probably have to pay about $120,000 or something like that to get out. But the moron, low IQ dumbasses in the world start giving them money and start rejoicing really early, saying that, oh, we...
I'm actually surprised that they are contributing to his madness. Like, he also has supporters that find him in this kind of toxic situation he created, and they are supporting him, and they are sending him money, donating for him to be able to bail himself out. And some are even putting anonymous. Let's check.
Oh, we passed the threshold. You idiots. You've been giving this guy and raising this money for this guy for months. You don't think he already ran through that money? They think Chud has that whole $163,000 amount right there as if he wasn't using it ever.
What I know with this donation site is that once people send the money, it automatically enters into your account. It's not like the money that is stated there is actually the money that is on the site. No matter the donation, whether small or big, goes directly into the individual's account. That's the one accepting the donation. So anyone thinking that the money there is not going to enter the individual's account until it's full, nah, that's not it. For what I know about donations, I'm just saying this, what I know about donations.
Every single day of his life to live on, to pay his attorney's retainer fees, to pay for his son's clothes, to do it. Bro, that man don't got no money. Now, if the racists continue to come out, they're going to raise enough money and he'll get out. But it's just so funny that the low IQs come out. They're all over Twitter.
Is the court going to allow him use that money for his bail money? That's another question. So let's just keep on listening. I don't know.
Joyson, yeah, we raised the money for Chud. That boy's still in jail. That boy is still in jail suffering with that little mustache. I hope they cut that boy's mustache off too, because it don't suit him no more. We need to get the chubby.
Exactly, something about the mustache. Like the mustache reminds me of what's this game? Mario. Forgotten the game, childhood game. Who still keeps that bird? Doesn't know what he looks like though.
Face back, put on the fairy dress, and we need you to bend over. That's what we need you to do, Chud. And shut the fuck up while we do it. That's what you're good for. A faucet. You're a faucet for certain things. I'm not going to say it because it's a little...
Like, he's the most popular racist. Like, I've not actually seen racists coming out with this BS. I've not seen them coming out to live stream it like a job. This is the first time I'm seeing someone being this racist and, you know, taping themselves while doing it. And they happen to be one of the popular racists. Like, damn.
I knew I smelled some fucking weed. I knew I smelled... What do you mean? I didn't say nothing racist.
I said, as long as you don't, we cool. As long as you don't, we cool.
I'm never racist to nobody. I just say you believe in freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And then I say so white people can say...
Yeah, but they don't mean...
I mean, you don't have to...
Black people walk around saying cracker, though.
Well, you can say whatever you want.
I mean, I feel like neither word should be said.
Any word should be said. This is America.
I mean, that's what you're giving them the point of... That's what they want us to do, is divide and conquer. They want to divide y'all and divide us.
I'm bringing us together again.
Yeah, that black man, he's speaking some knowledge right there, man. Listen, there's no... I truly believe when you get to a certain class, there's no, like... There's not much racism. There's not much... like belief in the left or the right in terms of politics. It's just power. That's it. It's classism when you get to that certain level. They want the fucking morons to go and fight and argue and you know, go to war and this and that, while we just sit up top here and make money. The Asian dude, the black dude across the table, we all run the fucking world. I don't have enough time to be racist. That doesn't even make logical sense.
Who has that time? People just go about being racist. And sometimes I just want to come in and say the same thing happens with Africa, in Africa. Tribalism is another one. This is just racism. Like, those people do it like they eat food.
That's exactly what the people at a certain level want. Like, they want you to be a dead brain idiot arguing about dumbass shit like the N-word and the C-word so that we can fight and argue and they can rule the world and continue to rule the world and continue to rule the world. That being said, you better not call me that, but I'm just saying, overall, your boy's got a point. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out, bro. Chud is a fucking fool, and this guy really makes him look dumb.
Like, the man even thinks he's talking to an actual human being by doing some little education and all of that, but this guy is just bent on being racist. He's just bent on being racist. He's just bent on calling him that word. I'll not be surprised after this conversation, even in the midway of this conversation, if he doesn't call him that word. Like, this guy is the individual he's even talking to, the black guy, he's even cool. Like, he's seriously cool, not even reacting. I don't even think he even reacted. This is not reaction. There's no need telling them to cut it out. They just are that kind of person. They somehow might have been instilled from the time they at their childhood age. Sometimes it doesn't cut it out. It's not like or when I hear you say cut it out, I think about my life. Even these court proceedings or whatever might not change him, might not have any effect on him. He might just go home and be like, I'm going to do the next one. They arrested me. I still came out. Like, some of them, they instilled it in them right from the time they were children. They teach them how to hate. They teach them how to hate. Their parents teach them how to hate. They learn how to hate straight from home. Look at this person. Tell this person this anytime you see them. Anytime they make you feel bad, tell them this about their skin. Tell them that they eat food like this. Tell them they look like this. Tell them they look like that. They instill this from them right from their formative years. It's crazy.
That's the whole purpose.
That way we can remember the real enemy. The enemy is not a word.
You don't know the history behind that word, bro.
That's what they tell you. It's like, remember they say the Holocaust.
I get it.
You heard about that one?
I get it.
You know how they talk about the history behind that one? And they try to use that as an excuse as why they run our country and shit, right?
Like with all the negative, maybe other black people ain't gonna see it that way, and with all the negativity.
Now, what is he talking about? Calling the Jews here. Whichever situation seems to benefit him. It's not. I don't even know. This one is not even a serious racist in a way. This is not a serious racist.
Bro, you're literally giving them.
I hear this so often.
Higher ups what they want, bro. Like you're literally doing the divide and conquer thing.
But why are they trying to cancel me every day?
Because look what you're doing. You're doing it.
No, if I was doing what they wanted, I'd be getting paid like 6ix9ine.
You probably get a lot of views, right? You could use your platform with a whole bunch of other things.
And we're doing it to bring America back.
What?
I do hear a reasonable.
But anyways, it just shows how hilariously sad this guy is going out. He can't even get the blacks to start chimping out no more. That used to be his one trick. He's chimping out.
Actually, he is chimping out. He's the one doing the chimping out.
Can't even get motherfuckers to chimp out no more. Ain't that sad? Man, listen, this guy's gonna go out one way or the other really sad, and nobody's even gonna remember him. Nobody's gonna remember him. Give him 2 years. So when his whole career fizzles out, burns down, he'll probably end up in jail and a whole bunch of other stuff for the next couple of years. He's gonna fizzle out, and nobody's gonna remember him. It's a beautiful thing. I'll see you guys real soon.
I thought of checking out Officer Tatum's reaction as well. But yeah, let's get it.
So let's get to the first story of the day, and it's Chud the Builder. I never heard of this guy before. Have you?
No.
Got a Chud the Builder. All I hear is I start seeing clips on him being a nut job, getting into fights, antagonizing people, saying the N-word, just like these other idiots that are out there want to be provocateurs. And now look at him. He's probably gonna go to jail, and he deserves it. Roll the clip.
Let's just skip to the reaction though.
Guess how much money he's gonna have to pay or be responsible for in order to get out, and it's well deserved. And I'm telling you guys, bear with me. Wait till I show you the stuff that he was doing that got him in this place in the first place, or got him in this position in the first place. Roll the clip.
So bail's we're gonna have to.
I'm gonna set just a bond right now to have our bail hearing. Then I'll let you make all the arguments. We can go through all the factors in the statute and see if that gets amended up or down. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to set initial bond at 1.25 million. 1.25 million.
Look at his reaction. Just look at his reaction. I'm like, that face. So you do all this, and at the end of the day, when you are held accountable, that's the face you're supposed to make. You're supposed to put up you're supposed to uphold a strong presence, a face that looks insurmountable, that nothing moves them. If you could do all those racist stuff, why chicken like this in court? Why close your eyes? No. Open your eyes. Feel like you're up to the task. Bro. That's how they are spineless. You see all these people, they are spineless. They do all this thing, and once they are brought to a platform of accountability, they can't say anything. And I'm like, since you are free to say free speech, why don't you just talk to the judge in the court? Talk to him, call him a name, or in fact, you have a black officer in front of you. Why don't you just please, dude, get out of my face, or use the stupid N-word you always use all the time? Why don't you do that? Why? Chicken. Look at Tatum's reaction.
Based upon the fact of how many people were in the courtyard, were here at the courthouse, and the seriousness of all these felonies, and his bond status. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now I don't feel bad for him whatsoever. Not one bit. Let me just say this too. We'll show. This is kind of the altercation that happened in part, but the reason that I'm saying this about this guy is because I cannot stand people like this. I cannot stand people that spend their time, effort, and energy to go around and live stream confronting people and being disrespectful nut jobs and antagonizing people to get confrontation. And when they get the confrontation, they want to pull a gun and shoot people and do all this old crazy stuff. When they are the ones who are the instigators, you cannot go out and instigate a
there's no need to tell him. There's no need to say it even. Who does that and instigate people and expect no reaction from them? Like, you go around poking people, like someone can just be in a position minding their own business, and you feel the right thing to do is to come there and call them stupid names, and you expect them to not say anything when you call them stupid names. Who does that? I'm not even going to be here listening to a lecture or lecturing or saying you don't go out. Every adult knows that you are not supposed to do that. Let's take racist aside. tribalism aside, let's just say you see someone, you don't even know them, you just come straight to them and you call them, hey, you look like an idiot. Hey, you look stupid. Hey, your face is like this. Hey, you look like this. And you expect the person to, you know, smile and have a nice day. No, bro.
You want to try to pull a gun?
I'm going to skip this.
I mean, even after I had to defend myself by shooting him.
Is Chud allowed to use those words? Legally, he's allowed to say whatever he wants, as long as he's not threatening somebody. Did he act in self-defense? Absolutely not. You're allowed to use the same force that's being used against you to defend yourself. So if somebody comes up and punches you, you can punch him back. You can't pull out a gun and shoot them unless they are using deadly force against you. Now, one thing he could try to argue is that there was multiple people coming towards him and that that's when he used the deadly weapon. But there's no evidence that there was multiple people. There's only evidence of one person. And even in his own statement, he only talks about one person wailing on him. And if that's the case, Chud, you got a big problem.
This dude really, he really thought he was about to get the ultimate come up. He thought he was about to get the rapper arc, bruh. Right? The rapper villain arc, where he about to catch a body, come out, drop a first day out for the races, and then become the biggest streamer in the world. He really thought. We are covering this in real time, but y'all don't fully understand how despicable and evil this man. This man's plan was to take the life of a black person. We know this because it's premeditated. He literally had a plan to kill somebody so he could get more clout. That was the literal plan. We know this because he premeditated this on Twitter. Y'all seen him say it.
Kill someone in order to be what? More revered, more seen as the best racist in the world at the expense of someone else.
The white supremacists and the white nationalists who he did all of this for to be accepted by, they're now denouncing him and disavowing him at a rapid pace since he's been arrested. The king of white supremacy, especially online for the most part, Nick Fuentes, he spoke out against Chud. And not only Chud, but he spoke out against this idea that people like Chud have, that they're allowed to go around and harass black people without consequences.
And people now say he's a martyr, he's a martyr. Well, the black people were chimping out. Well, I don't know. If I were standing around and a black person was live streaming near me and they started saying things of...
I don't even listen to this guy. He's a racist. He's actually a racist.
Nick Fuentes finally discovered that racism exists. Am I clapping it up for Nick Fuentes? Am I saying, Nick, oh my... No, I'm not, right? Like, I'm not one of... There's people online saying, Nick Fuentes having a change of mind. Nick Fuentes did not have a change of mind. Nick Fuentes didn't wake up at the tender age of 28 years old, recently discovering that racism exists. Nick Fuentes is somebody who knew the realities that black people faced. But because again, he grew up in Chicago. But he spent years disparaging black people, lying on black people, victimizing black people, saying, like, telling his audience in the world that black people is making it all up, that racism is not real. So no, I'm not saying, oh my God, congrats, Nick, you finally stopped lying on black people and victimizing us. No.
Exactly. Who is even congratulating him? Who? No one should.
No. But what Chud has done has been so despicable that even somebody as despicable, as spineless, as ruthless as Nick Fuentes and his racism, a violent racist like Nick Fuentes is finally saying, bruh, that dude has gone too far. That's how you know Chud has messed up. That's how you know Chud.
It's not just about Nick Fuentes saying, not just about him saying, oh, his hands are. Of course, they are spineless. When there's an act like this, they are going to just retweet and say, oh, I'm not with you on that part. Of course, because they are spineless. His own form of racism is just online, while this Chud or whoever he is, Chud the rubbish, is taking videos of people on the road and actively being in their faces and doing the racism. Unlike Nick Fuentes that does his online. It's typically the same thing, but it's just that Nick Fuentes didn't pull out his gun and take a shot. But that one, I think his congregation has cheered him up to a point that he felt like he could, take a life while on camera. While they were carrying him on the stretcher, I don't even know what he was feeling like, thinking that he's a king or what, thinking he has a good explanation to come out of it or what. Dude, fired. This guy tried to kill someone that was even saying, please, I have PTSD. I do not want to even, he fired someone that didn't even want to even fight him or claiming self-defense. Nah, bro.
That's how you know Chud has messed up badly. Another online white supremacist called Misfit Patriot.
I don't listen to all these people. These people are chickens. They are instigating their crowd to be racist, and their crowd are going to carry out those kind of threats while they are just going to sit. They sit down from their room and say, oh, dangerous individual. They sit down from their room and like, this is this. You guys should do this. You guys should do that. And their congregation, their stupid fans, their senseless fans are just going to go out there, carry out threats. And once you carry out that threat, your racist king is going to deny you at the end. He's going to say, nah, these are the words I'm saying, but I don't support violence. No, if you're one of them, just go and do what he asks you to do. Just go. In fact, do not only just go straight. When you carry out that act, you're going to see the consequence immediately. You're going to be brought to book. Even on the donation website, there are other scammers that are coming up and trying to act like the Chud the Builder, and they're taking away people's money. And you have racist supporters. You're giving the money. Most of them in anonymous. giving their money to people that are not even originally Chud. Interesting. Like the extent at which hate can make you even bring out your money to support the hate. That's what is going on in this century now, and people are, I don't know, hate can push you that far to bring out your hard-earned money and to support it, right? Jeez.
He's filled with microaggressions. Employ him at your own risk if you're black. Employ this racist at your own risk if you're black, okay? Employ him. Chud was out on multiple active bonds. He was in the middle of multiple active cases. And, he caught an attempted murder charge. What do you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen? Somebody who came on social media and said he planned on doing this. You think the judge was going to deem Chud not a flight risk, not a danger to society? I mean, all right, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? I don't like it. I'm going to contact Myron.
Contacts?
And try to see, man, if we can set this up for you guys, man. Because I do feel like I could change his mind.
Isn't Myron someone that disparages black people, especially black women? Change his mind about what? What are you about to change? You can't change someone that... He's actually a Sudanese guy that carries his faith more than his skin color. He recognizes more with his faith. If he totally recognizes with his faith than he actually would recognize with his... But like, he doesn't... Oh my God, I don't even know how to even put this. You want to see if you can change his mind. There's nothing to change. He doesn't believe he's black. He might say he's black. He might... I don't know. I don't even watch him. That's why I don't even watch dudes like that. Like, they just have self-hate. They have self-hate. But... And they encourage the stupid free speech. Have you tried free speeching about their God? It's not funny. What are you changing? Please just...
I could change his mind, man. I don't feel like these, I just don't feel like these arguments can really withstand an interrogation about me. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Y'all think Chud is being treated unfairly? Let me know, okay?
Nobody cares about you, Chud the Builder. You're nobody. Nobody actually. You are just a dumpster fire that people can't turn away from. And don't take the fact that you raised all that money in such a short period of time as a sign that you have supporters or that you have people that like you. You are just being used to channel their racism momentarily, to try and stick. Every dollar they donated was them trying to stick it to us. It was about us. It wasn't about you. They don't give a fuck about you. And once all of this blows over one way or another, whether it is you get sentenced to some time in prison or whether you get out of the situation, and you will go back to being more or less irrelevant, and people will forget about you and nobody will care about you. Your life is now meaningless. It is not worth anything. Nobody loves you. Your wife or your ex-wife or whatever, she wants to rename your son. She doesn't even want your seed to carry your last name. You said it yourself in a previous stream. Your family wants nothing to do with you. Nick Fuentes is disavowing you. You have white supremacists and racists all over the internet calling you a moron and an idiot. Yeah, it's pretty sad. But all right, guys, y'all let me know what you think in the comment section down below.
Like, that's just the truth. Chud, you should think about your life. This heavy bond that you're about to pay, have you gotten that money before? If you had such an amount of money a long time ago, right? If you know what it is to even work for such kind of money, right? I don't think you even be comfortable, doing all this BS. Imagine this kind of money coming in for your bond, and you've not been able to make it a long time ago. $1 million and something for your bond for racism, and you've not been able to, secure such kind of money just for a normal life. But you're carrying this kind of money in the name of racism. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? So it's 2032 AD. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Until I come your way with another one. Have a nice day. Have a beautiful time. See ya, guys.